Anyway, it's Matt from Team F Metal. Today, going to be opening up the multi-box, or the Multiverse box for the DC deck building game, version 2. So, this is the first Multiverse box that I personally are going to have for the collection. So, this is crazy. I wasn't expecting such a huge box, even though it should have been predictable, really. But, so, 33 standard cards it comes with, 22 dividers, 1 sourceful tile, whatever that means, 5 randomizer cards, 2 lineup tiles, 18 VP tokens, which I think is the victory point tokens, 12 confrontation cost tokens, 6 film spaces, 2 components boxes, a rulebook, 7 oversized multiverse location cards, and 2 active player markers. So, honestly, I've never, like I said, never looked at one of these before. Well, for my personal collection anyway. So, yeah, let's just get into it. It's quite the box. I've got the bigger scissors to try and get into this plastic. Because, yeah, it is just me because no one else was available. I'm just gonna, there we go, put that plastic over there. There we go. And then it's also just, oh god, I'm sorry, that might have been very loud. Yeah, it turns into a whole storage unit for your whole collection, like the old Multiverse box. So the only thing I know about it is basically that. And it also introduces new game mode for the whole collection, and counting as the big storage box. Oh, it's actually it's textured. It's not just cardboard, it's proper thick textured cardboard instead of just your basic one that you get with your normal deck builders. Oh my days. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Maybe should have waited for one of the other guys to be available. Okay, I might actually have to just do this in a very bad way. Come on. Oh, wait, I might have got something there. Nope. I stand corrected. Ah, there we go. Oh, that was not easy to come off. Wow. Okay. Well, there's the rule book for, I'm guessing, for the way it plays with all the multiverse stuff. So, overview. In this multiverse box, you have a home for your DC deck building game collection. In addition to sorting your different sets, you can use your cards in all companies. I really, yeah. Yeah, I really can't read sometimes. Game experience, unlike anything you have seen before. There will be 2 lineups in play, a main deck lineup and an event lineup that is ever changing, making use of all different sets you know. And then of course it says the contents of it again. It says see pages of different things. After transferring all your cards into your new storage box, the multiverse awaits in this competitive game mode based on the Convergence comic book storyline. Note, you are considered to own 3 champions and multiverse locations, but they are not considered cards in play. For card effects, Swamp Thing from the original set does not have +5 power due to your multiverse. Oh, that's nice to know. Nice little ruling there. Objective of the game, game ending conditions. If a player's final champion is defeated while Brainiac is on the supervillain stack, the game ends immediately and all players count up victory points. This is also mentioned on the Brainiac's card. If only one player has champions remaining on their stack, that player wins. Do not count victory points. If Demos is defeated, all players count up victory points. And then it's got a setup way of doing things. Return all unused champions to Multiverse box. Standard game, short game, and impossible mode tell you how many to include, and then shows how to do the lineup, multiverse and randomizer cards, confronting your foes, defeating champions, events. It's just telling you how to do everything, which is really good. World Hopper variant. Is that a game? Notes and specific cards clarifications. Oh, okay. World Hopper variant. Oh, it tells you players, gameplay, how to follow through with the different actions, and then it just says about. Oh, so I'm guessing capture must be a new one. When a character becomes captured, it is placed face up underneath the Batman who laughs. You no longer have access to the captured character's ability. Right, okay. So until you get more used to it, definitely keep the rulebook to one side. Wow, okay, where to even start with this? So, what we got? Earth 1, Earth 2, victory tokens, arrived at Earth 1, arrived at Earth 2. 9, 12, 15, 9, 12, 15. I'm not sure what that's for. And then there's a card. There's one at the bottom here that says you cannot interact with players on the other side of the source wall. And what's on the back? Oh, okay. So on the back you have Destination Earth 1, Destination Earth 2, and then on the back of this one it says the same thing. So what's? Oh, okay, so this says 9, 12, 15, and then on the back of the 9, 12, 15s, you have you win, 6, 4, 6, 4, and then you got red and blue ones. Okay, cool. Pop those out after. So there's the phone dividers, some cards, move those to one side. I'm just going to put those on the floor over there for now, I'll sort them out after. Oversized superheroes and villains, oh that's a divider. That's another phone. There's the multiverse locations. And 2 cardboard deck boxes. Okay. And more foam. And then all that space. Oh, blimey hell. Where am I going to put this? Okay, you just have to just go down there for now. Ooh. So, just a normal cardboard deck box. I feel like I'm going to break it doing that. Yeah. So, it's just store, or I'm guessing to store all the loose bits. So, in this little packet, I'm guessing this is all the dividers and the randomizer things. Yeah, these are all the dividers. So, you've got your original set. Let me zoom in a bit now. Apologise for the glare. So yeah, these are all just your different dividers for your different sets, including Crisis Expansion 3, Rivals, Justice League of America, Arrow, Legion, Watchmen, Rogues, Birds of Prey, Starter, Superheroes and Supervillains, Kicks, Weaknesses, Promos, Randomizer and Multiverse. And of course original set, Heroes Unite, Forever Evil, Teen Titans. Crisis 1, 2, 3... there's no Crisis 4 in here. Interesting. Okay, doesn't have a divider for Crisis 4. This is the other divider, isn't it? For the heroes and villains that you actually play with. So don't really... yeah, don't need to really open that yet. These are the multiverse locations that you get to play with. So let's just get that open. So we got Metropolis, multiverse location. If you play 3 or more superpowers during your turn, choose a foe, resolve your champion's attack / experience attack against that foe. Flashpoint Gotham City. If you have 2 or more villains during your turn, choose a foe, resolve your champion's attack for experience attack. Okay. So I'm guessing the last part of text, last part of text is always the same. So if you have 3 or more cards from sets other than the main deck set, during your turn. Choose a foe and resolve it. Resolve the attack of your champion. If you play 2 or more heroes during your turn, choose a foe, resolve. So that was Flashpoint, Gotham City, Force City? 30th Century Metropolis, Gotham City. If you play 2 or more equipment, Judy, same thing. Hub City, if you play 2 or more attack and or defense cards. And then this one, Earth 2. So if you buy or gain a card from the lineup. Okay. Please tell me these cards have an open thing. They do, yes, awesome. Right, let's just get into that. And then slide off. And slide off. Cool, so what's in... Oh, some of the cards are very stuck together. Oh, that's kind of bad that some of... There we go. Right. Cards are very, very stuck together, so when you... With the plastic and these, be very careful when you take them off because they are very sticky, so you could end up ripping the back of the card. So these are just dividers again, Crisis Expansion 1, 3. So just, oh no, these are randomizers. Oh, not dividers. So these are the randomizers for each of the things. I don't know why I thought they were more dividers. That was silly of me. Ah well. So put that over there. The cards. Yeah, they are very... Yeah, okay, so knock them to the one side slightly when you want to... Yeah, look at that. It's very, very... Very sticky. Oh, wow, okay. It's going to work out where. Splits are, there we are. I'll get there in a second, guys, sorry. Right, there we go. Okay, so right. Sorry guys, there we go. So the heroes, to start off with, we've got Alan Scott, so he's just +3 power and then gain a card from each lineup. And we got Red Sun Superman. Choose a base set in the multiverse, gain 2 random superpowers from that set, and put them into your hand. If their combined cost is 10 or greater, destroy this card. Jay Garrick, it's a defense, it's +2 power, so the defense part is it, you may reveal or discard this card from your hand to avoid an attack. If you discarded it, you gain a card from the lineup, so you just replace it. Well, it's a free card from the lineup, which you can never say no to. Batman Thomas Wayne, +2 power. If you own this card, you may destroy it. If you do, draw 3 cards. That's always good to extend your turn. Warlord is +1 power, defense. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, gain a card from a lineup, and then return a card you own that costs... you own with that cost to a lineup. Oh, so you just trade a card. Okay. Dick Grayson. So you choose a base set in the multiverse, gain a random hero from that set and put it into your hand. If it's cost 5 or greater, destroy this card. And then Blue Beetle, +1 power, and an additional +1 power for each different set among cards that cost 1 or greater in your discard pile. So you really want to try and purchase from all the different sets. From that anyway. The Extremists, yeah, so onto the villains. So use +2 power. If you own this card, you may destroy it. If you do, you play your city's champion and then return it. Okay. Where are those cards then, I wonder? What's your city champion? I'll have to find those later. So, Weaponers of Quad. Villain, you choose a base in the multiverse, gain a random equipment from that set and put it into your hand. If it costs 5 or greater, destroy this card. Brainiac Drones. So we got +1 power, you draw a card, you may add a random card from the event lineup set to the event lineup. What? You may add a random card from the event lineups set to the event lineup. Oh, from the set, okay, yeah, right, that makes more sense, yeah. Flashpoint Aquaman. You choose a base set in the multiverse, gain a random villain from the set and put it into your hand. If it costs 6 or greater, destroy this card. Flashpoint Wonder Woman. Draw 2 cards, destroy up to 1 card in each lineup. +2 power and draw a card. You may defeat champions to your left and right this turn. And then Parallax. Oh, that was Crime Syndicate, sorry. Parallax. It does say Parallax, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. +4 power. If you own this card, you may remove it from the game. If you do, draw 2 additional cards at the end of turn and then take another turn. That seems actually really, really broken. Oh, so these are the event cards, right. So once I've gone through the rulebook a bit better and understood what's going on, then that'll help a lot, obviously. So we got Flashpoint. It's an ongoing. When you buy a hero, destroy it, gain a random villain from the multiverse. When you buy a villain, destroy it, gain a random hero from the multiverse. 0 hour. Ongoing. Villains have +1 power. Each time you defeat a supervillain, you may put a card from your discard pile into this lineup. Crisis on Infinite Earths. Place a random Crisis card from the multiverse into play, then reveal a new event card. If the game ends while this card is in play, everyone loses. Okay. Discard this card when the Crisis has been beaten. If a player may contribute to beating a Crisis, they must do so. Okay, so it forces people to play out things in order to beat the Crisis. Okay. Infinite Crisis. Ongoing hero cards have defense. You may discard this card to avoid attack. If you do, reveal top card of your deck, draw it, or place it in this lineup. That's really cool. Future's End. Ongoing. Each time you play an equipment, you get to draw a card. Once during each of your turns, you may time travel a card in this lineup. I'm guessing that'll be a keyword somewhere in the rulebook. So, Final Crisis. Ongoing cards enter this lineup face down and have cost 4. The first time you play a superpower during each of your turns, you may destroy a card in your hand. And that's really good, being able to destroy cards. Because it gets to a point where you just want to filter. Kingdom Come. If you can, sorry, I apologise if you can't see some of these very well. So, ongoing, add 2 to the cost of cards in this lineup. Each time you buy a card from lineup, choose a foe, attack that foe gains a weakness. The new 52. Ongoing, cards that cost 5 or greater in your hand you may discard this card to add 2 to the cost of city's champion this turn, and then draw a card. Discard 2 cards, choose a set in the multiverse, add a random card from that set to this lineup. Blackest Night. Okay. Ongoing attacks cannot be avoided. Ooh, that sounds painful. Each time a card with cost 1 or greater is destroyed, place it into this lineup. Okay, so you can get cards back in the lineup if you want to. Rebirth. Destroy all cards in the main lineup and replace them with random cards from a random set in the multiverse, then reveal a new event card. And then Convergence. This event begins the game in play. Shuffle the remaining events, then place that deck under this. Draw a card from the randomizer deck and add 5 cards from that set to this lineup. Event lineups are not refilled at the end of each turn. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, these are all location-based cards. So, oh, sorry guys. So we got the Bizarro World. Location, when you buy or gain this, gain 2 weakness cards. Ongoing, once during each of your turns, you may discard a weakness. If you do, play a random card from a random set in a multiverse, return it at the end of the turn. Moscow. Location, I don't know why I keep saying locations, we know these are the locations, I'm sorry. So, ongoing, during each of your turns, you may play, if you play 2 or more cards across 1 or greater from different sets, you get to draw a card. Scarturus, ongoing defense, you may discard a card not from the main deck set to avoid an attack. Okay. Vanishing Point. Ongoing, at the start of your turns, reveal the top card of your deck and you may destroy it. If you do, gain a card at the same cost from a random set in Multiverse and put it on top of your deck. And then Follywood, something or other, ongoing, each of your turns, during each of your turns, you may buy or gain this card in a lineup. Gain 5 VPs. If you buy or gain... Oh, sorry. If you buy or gain the last card in the lineup, you gain 5 VPs. Okay. And then the villains. So we have Brainiac, Talos, and Deimos. So Deimos is stack ongoing at the start of each player's turn. Add a card from the main deck to each lineup. If the main deck runs out, Deimos wins the game. Unavoidable first appearance attack. Each player resolves their champion's first appearance against each player, including you. Oh, so you get attacked by your own hero. Okay. Talos, +3 power. Place a random superhero from outside the game in front of you for the rest of the game. First appearance attack. Each player adds 3 VP tokens to their champion and Talos. Okay. And then Brainiac, stack ongoing. You may pay 1 less to buy cards from the event lineup. Stack ongoing. If a player's final champion is defeated, the game ends immediately. Okay. The thing is, I don't know where these champion cards are, because there doesn't... As you guys have seen, I've pulled everything out and opened everything apart from these. So I don't know what... Honestly don't know what the champion ones are. Yeah, that's just the divider thing. Because these aren't the... These are just random things. Okay, so either it's explained in the rule book what the champions are, and how you gain them. Either that, or I've had a dodgy box and it doesn't contain, for whatever reason. Well, there you go, guys. So that is the Multiverse 2. If you were curious what it actually contained and what each of the cards did within it, you now have your answer. At some point, we'll get through this. We'll play it enough so that we can actually showcase you guys. Yes, on the channel we do plan on trying to do deck builders as well as the other games that we do play, because we just want to be doing all the different things that we play when it comes to cards anyway. So yes, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.